What's going on, family? Thank y'all for joining me on another episode of Abandoned Voices. Today we're having a conversation with Tami, all things beautiful, and we're talking about, I guess, makeup.
Yeah, we're going to talk about,
I guess, all things beautiful.
Yes.
What's going on, baby?
Hey, everybody. I am Tami. Oh, I'm sorry.
She wasn't looking.
Yes, I wasn't looking. I'm sorry.
She ready. She focused.
I'm focused. I'm Tami, all things beauty. And I'm just coming in this morning to actually talk about makeup, the issues that I feel that's, arising with social media, these eyebrows that everybody is talking about, the lashes, of course.
So you do all that? Eyebrows, makeup, hair?
Yes, I do eyebrows.
I guess all things beauty, right? That's
all things beauty. All things beauty, yes. I actually have an on-call personal assistant business as well, by the name of Assistant a Miss. And I do a lot with that, but because I'm talking about all things beauty right now, I have a couple of clients that I go to the mall with, and we actually go shopping, just because they like my style and some
shopping
things.
For beauty products or like?
Shopping like for clothing, shopping for beauty products. Oh,
you say all things beauty, you mean
like
the whole
ensemble.
I'm thinking like the face up beauty.
Everything for is with a woman make you feel beautiful. Whether if it's just something as small as accessories.
I thought your man make y'all feel beautiful.
Yes. Sometimes we do it for the man, but believe it or not, women are our most biggest critic.
Oh, I say it all the time.
Yes.
Women get pretty for other women.
Yes.
You walk in the building, the club, and
yes.
There's no man looking you up and down saying her shoes cheap.
Your shoes. Yeah.
It's only women. Men don't do that. So women, yes. I've been saying women get pretty and go forward for other women.
I mean, really, because it's like whenever we getting dressed and stuff like that, we're like, oh no, ain't nobody gonna be checking for me.
I ain't never hear a man say her nails not done, bro. I want her.
Yes. I don't think they worrying about that part. I don't. And I actually get more compliments throughout the day from women than what I normally get from a man. And once again, that comes from basically just being an inspiration. That's the reason why I actually went into the field excuse me, of wanting to be a makeup enhancer.
How long you been doing that for?
Well, I was inspired in '98, fresh out of high school, and I decided to be a professional in 2000. So 17 years I've been doing it, and I love everything about it. Women, just as women, we go through so much. And if I can actually come in and give you a pop of color, which if it's eyeshadow, if it's lipstick, anything to that nature, maybe some blush that you wanted to try, and you were afraid to do it, you just wouldn't believe how much that helps one's self-esteem. Once again, as being a woman, we wear many hats. You have your job that's taking up your time. You actually have your kids, that's taking up your time. You have to devote yourself to your spouse or, whatever,
right.
Husband, boyfriend, fiance, whomever.
You barely have time for yourself.
Yeah, and you barely have time for yourself. So to actually come into the salon and, get you some wine and, find your little piece right then and there, and you just start talking and stuff like that, and then you're enhancing with an eyelash, or like I say, you're trying out a new lip color that you were afraid to try, and that confidence just instantly just goes through the roof. And I know I serve my purpose for that day when they actually leave out and they're feeling comfortable and they're happy about life. And when you're happy about life, you can actually go and deliver a smile to somebody else.
Pass that smile on.
Yes. So I am like really ecstatic about what I do. You know, I'm very passionate about it.
The only thing about doing like hair and makeup and stuff,
yes.
that's like a big competitive field. It's like a lot of people do that. So you definitely gotta be good because you know, I mean not everybody, but you know, a lot of people do hair and makeup.
And you know what? They really do, and I'm glad that you said that, because I have a lot of fellow makeup artists that they're just starting out and stuff, and I find that they're saying that they're makeup artists before they're actually taking the time out to see what it is to be a makeup artist or a makeup enhancer. You know, it's like, okay, they mastered their face, so it's like, well, hey, I can do this on other people, you know. And no one has Tami B eyebrows. Why? Because I'm Tami B. You know, you may have Rebecca over here who wants her brows like mine, and I'm like, you know what? Let's work with what you have. You know, because I'm my own unique person, just as the same way that you are. So
it's like when girls come in and say, I want Kim Kardashian eyelashes.
Yes.
Instead of saying, work with what you have.
Work with what you have, you know, because those lashes just may not fit your eye structure, you know, and there may be other lashes that do, but because you want that certain specific look, you know,
it just don't go right.
They're just trying to get it, and they're not understanding that there's no need to create when you already have. And you know, that's one topic I wanted to talk about. It's like
a self-esteem issue when you want to look like somebody else.
Yes.
Instead of looking like yourself.
Yes, and you know what has done that, right? Social media.
Yeah, because everybody don't want to be this bad B.
Yes,
which I don't know why.
Yes, everybody. You know, just looking at other women every day. It goes back to what I said. I get more compliments from women than what I get from a man. Only because this is what women, you know, I don't want to say it in a bad way, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but they're actually afraid to step out the box, you know, and they will definitely admire, you know, someone else before they do it themselves. You see, I have had clients, you know, they gave me, you know, they showed me pictures, you know, of just a little inspiration of what they want for their look for that night or that day or that event or what have you, and they expect that look to be achieved on them. You have large eye palettes, you have hooded eyes, and hooded eyes is something like mine, like right up in here in this crease here. You know, sometimes it lap over. I don't have it too bad, but a lot of people do. Okay, that actually takes away from the eyeshadow, the way that the eye is structured. Okay, so you have some who have very small eyes, and you know, they're not getting that big bold look, you know what I'm saying, that they want. So unfortunately, sometimes they don't be satisfied because they're thinking that it's just automatically, I'm gonna look like this.
Like you know, picture, I want to look like this.
You know, and I have to tell them that you are beautiful in your own skin. You know, this is the look that you chose. Maybe next time you can, you know, try this or, you know, try that. And you know, I try to make them feel as good as possible, you know what I'm saying, within themselves, because they have been watching this picture for days.
Right.
They have, you know, been looking at this dress for weeks, and you know, oh, it don't fit right, and oh, this is, you know, find things to compliment you know, and
makes sense.
Yeah, and work with what you have, you know. Another topic I wanted to talk about was the eyebrows. Okay, the eyebrows right now, a lot of people feel like they're just gotten out of hand, and they're making complete jokes about the way, you know, the ladies look with the brows. I would like to share with everybody to let them know that if you have hair on your brows, if you're one who doesn't take off all of the hair on your face, you know, on your brow area, and redraw them, if you have hair, always follow what you have. Do not try to create anything. Whatever you do, don't try to create. Because if the hair is already there, then all you need to do, if you feel that it's too thin, just fill it in. And then from there, that's it. Use a little concealer under here. Once you use a little concealer, that's just to raise up your arch and make it look precise and much more clean. And that's it. That's all you have to do.
I never understood why girls cut the eyebrows off and they draw them back on.
Because they're watching other people's brows and they want that high arch.
Oh.
And unfortunately, that doesn't work because your face is not structured.
Oh, it makes sense.
For that.
So you gotta have a certain type of face for, but that makes sense though.
Yes.
I mean, everything. It's like,
Yes. You know, that's,
right.
I mean, just like with a man, with a man's brow versus a lady's brow, it doesn't go. It does not go because our face is structured totally different. You see? So they're trying to create something.
And it was crazy because most men will tell you, I'm gonna speak for myself and the men that I know, that less is best.
Less is best.
Like men prefer less of everything. You know, yes, we pretty, you know, once you get pretty and get beautified type of stuff, but
of course,
when you overdo it, it's kind of like
it's overpowering.
And I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't want to be beefing for the next 2 years. So you kind of just, you know.
Yes. Like, you know, I just, once again, I just find it to where some people just actually do it only because they have been watching other people. You know, they just been watching other people.
And don't realize that you're influenced.
Yes.
And you think you're grown and you can't be manipulated by something, but
you are.
You are.
You
don't
are.
Realize it.
Yeah, you are. And you know, comparison is the thief of all joy.
Comparison is the thief of all joy.
Comparison is the thief of all joy. Forever use
I'm gonna
it.
use that.
Please, forever use it. You know, because
Right. I mean, you can't enjoy.
It can even be seasons.
You can't enjoy your.
Yeah.
What you got going on.
What you have going on.
Trying to compare somebody
and
else.
you trying to compare. I mean, you know, that's even with seasons. You know, you know, one minute you can be here within your business. Next thing you know, you're there. You know, but you're over here looking at that person. Oh, well, they're doing this and they're doing that. But embrace.
So when you do like your all things beauty, you specify in one thing that you just awesome at. You just kind of just.
Well, I don't mean to pat myself on the back.
Heard that. Ain't that wrong being confident?
Pretty awesome in everything. Pretty awesome in everything. Yes, when it comes down to all things beauty, pretty awesome in everything. Only reason being, only because, like I said from the beginning, it's my passion. It's my passion. You know,
and that would make it worse when you do something that you love doing. It's not really it's not a job. It's not work. You love doing it, so it's kind of like
it's like it is definitely, it's just a given. It's just a given.
And you know? It's kind of like a while back when I was looking for a new barber, which my barber I got now I'm cool with. You know, for a long time. You know,
you fresh. You're fresh. You're fresh.
But I was saying to myself, I want a barber that look at barbering as an art.
Yes.
And not a job.
Because
if you look at it as an art and what you love doing, I'm gonna be fresh every time.
Every time.
But if it's a job, I'm gonna be. So what you saying? Your passion is like an art.
It is.
Every time you paint a picture, you're gonna put your all into it.
I'm putting my all.
If you just waking up going to work for a paycheck, then
you're like, okay, well, I'm just getting up. I'm just going to work. I know I have to pay these bills. I know I have to do this.
You eyebrows, here you go. And you're not going to explain.
Yes.
Even though that may take money out your pocket.
Yes.
Not doing it. But you know, it will bring you more money in the long run because they're going to constantly come back. Exactly.
They're going to constantly come back.
And sometimes people need to hear that too.
Yeah.
They need to hear that, you know, that it's okay to be yourself and you don't need that. And
you don't.
Not sound, you know, I'm hating. I'm just explaining to you why you don't need it. Because sometimes when people hear it like that, they understand it. Like, wow, I never knew I had this type of structure. My lab or whatever you said, them terminologies.
For the cheekbones and for the cheekbones and your eye structure and you know stuff like that. And you know, everybody doesn't wake up, Morris, with the self-esteem, with the high self-esteem that I do. I'm gonna speak on yourself because you're well grown. you know, you started your business, you know, you have abandoned voices and stuff like that, and that takes a lot. You know, that takes a lot to actually even be behind a lens, even though it's not a crowd that's actually in front of us, but it's a crowd that, you know, that's going to see it, you know. And some people don't have, you know, don't have the confidence, don't have the self-esteem to actually make that happen. So the reason why it's such a passion for me is because I can actually wake that up. Like, I can open that up. Like, for instance, my oldest daughter, she was very timid, and at one school she was very timid, and you know, she wouldn't talk too much. She just didn't feel, you know, too confident. Well, I changed schools for her, and she started doing drama in the school, and her self-esteem went through the roof.
Wow. To
where when she actually ventured off to college, you know, for herself, she was the stylist. She was the one doing the makeup. And I'm talking about, this is the girl who just was t-shirt and jeans. Not saying anything is wrong with that.
Exactly.
But sometimes you do have to switch it up. Like myself, I can't be glamorous every day. Some days I have to switch it up, you know. But what I'm saying is that it was just somebody actually taking a time with her and finding out what it is that she like, you know, finding out what's gonna make her step out into the world and feel confident to do whatever her heart desires. Well, that's what I do with my ladies who actually come and sit in my chair. I build them up. You know, I build them up.
You say you on call as well, so you'll go to them?
Yes, I will go to them. Whatever it's called for, I'm there.
Wherever the money calls, huh?
Yes, I'm actually there. and with my other business, Assisting the Miss, I'm actually assisting in the midst of chaos. So if there's turmoil somewhere, I'm here to come in, settle it down.
Assist in the midst?
Assist, in the midst.
Midst of term, yes. What it was?
Yeah, in the midst of chaos.
Midst of chaos.
Yes, in the midst of chaos, I'm here to settle it. You know, I'm here to do whatever it is that you need me to do. I'm here to settle it.
So if you wake up and you got a date at 8 and you just, I don't know what to do.
Yes.
Call Tami.
Call Tami.
Right,
call Assistant of Miss, and I will be there to
that's nice.
easy. Yes, you know, and you know, convenience. You know, people don't mind paying for convenience.
Exactly.
You know, if there's anything that they can do and snap their fingers and someone's gonna be there to help them, definitely. You know, I'm here for it. like the kids say now, I'm here for it. So, I mean, yeah, but you know, it's just a lot of things that I just wanted to reach out to our women and basically just let them know that love who you are. Exactly. You know, don't look at social media, and right, you know, don't feel
social
like
media will change your opinion.
It will definitely it will change your opinion. It will tear you down. And you know,
sometimes, well, just about all the time, you're your own biggest critic.
Yes.
You could be fresh to death and you look at something, I don't like that, but you know, nobody really cares.
No, it's right. It's really not that serious. Yes.
Even with men too, right. You know, it's you your own worst critic.
Yes,
you know?
You are definitely, you are definitely your own worst critic. You know, you definitely are. And another topic, I'm gonna go in the lab for a second. I want to talk about the eyelashes, Mars. I have to bring up the eyelashes. So I don't know if y'all really can actually see with the lashes, but whenever, okay, I get a lot of clients and they'll say, oh, well, Tami, what lashes did you use on me? You know, I don't know what to buy. Then I'm on social media sometime and I'm flicking through my timeline and I'm seeing where there's, you know, people talking about the lashes and they're like, don't have those caterpillars, you know, on your eyes. Don't be bad.
The butterflies.
You know, the butterflies. And because they say the caterpillars, they're like really thick, you know, and they look like you're weighing them down. You know, you're actually weighing down your actual eyelid. and then they say don't have them out too far. Well, today I have them out far. Today's Friday. Today is Friday.
Going for on Friday, yeah?
Yes, I have it on. This is me today. This is how I feel today. And I normally, for everybody who know me, they know my signature is my red lip. Well, I'm here to
Your red lip?
Red lipstick. I'm always doing a red lipstick. That is my signature.
So for a certain reason, or you just prefer like the color red?
It just compliments me well. it just compliments me well.
Confidence, baby.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
not cocky. Wait.
No, nothing wrong with cockiness. Because I tell people all the time, people confuse cockiness with confidence.
Yeah.
And when you overconfident, they say he or she cocky.
Yeah.
I'm cocky. I'm confident in myself. I know what's going on.
I'm confident in it. Well, let me say this.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let me say this. Let me tell you why I'm making a joke about that red lip. So, back in the day, let's say like the early 80s and stuff like that, that red lipstick was just popping. Everybody had to have a red lipstick, you know.
My wife thing too, red lipstick.
Yes, red lipstick, like just had to have just red lipstick. But the red lipstick looked very pretty on the Caucasian woman, right? But the red lipstick just didn't look that good on the women of color. So it was, back then, it was just really like a certain kind of red, you know. It was just a certain color, and basically that was it. It was like no one really came out, like they had like a ruby color or something like that, but it wasn't that red. It wasn't that red, you know. So when the women of color, you know, they would try to put it on, well, because we had bold lips, quote unquote, it didn't look good, right? It didn't look good. So
funny how times turn now. All the
yes,
want the bold,
want the big
lips.
bold luscious lips. So I was guilty of that present. That was me. I did not feel comfortable
with the red lips.
Now, in the 80s, I was definitely too young to actually wear a lipstick. I come from a line of divas, and my grandmother, she did buy me a red lipstick. And that was just something for me to play with. But as I had gotten older into high school, you know, when it was time for school dances or, you know, wearing lipstick to school, you know, the senior year and stuff like that, well, I didn't feel comfortable nor confident in doing that. So I would always do like lip gloss or something like that just to play it safe. Well, MAC Cosmetics came out with a lipstick called Ruby Woo. And that red lipstick looks wonderful on everybody. On everybody. Now, what I love about it is that it doesn't have a shine. It's a matte, right? It's no shimmer. It's a matte. M-A-T-T-E. So
now I don't know what a shine, shimmer, or matte is.
Yes. Well, bring it some awareness. I think your wife will like this video a lot. I think she will, because if she's into the red lip like that, then guess what? She will definitely, if she doesn't have it already, you know, a Ruby Woo from MAC. But that lipstick, it doesn't give a shine. It kind of gives like off of that 50s look. Remember the pinup dolls? You remember the pinup dolls?
Yeah.
Yes, you know, in burlesque and stuff like that.
That's that Marilyn Monroe face, like with the red lipstick on.
Exactly. So MAC came out with this, and it actually looks great on everybody. So to be honest with you, that's the signature. That's the only red lip I feel comfortable in wearing. So yeah. So I mean, that's the story about that, because I'm just pretty much happy and ecstatic, you know, about having a red lip. You know, having a red lip. But I'm gonna get back to these lashes. But these lashes here, when you have a thick band going across the top right here, that means that you have more hair and the lashes are much thicker. But ladies, if you have an invisible band that's right here, right? Then that means that it's going to be more strand for strand, and the lashes are going to be thinner. So I just wanted to put that out there in the atmosphere right now, you know, for whenever you're going out and you want to go and purchase lashes. If you're looking for thick lashes, then you get that dark black band. If you want thinner lashes, then you get that very thin band. And you know, you won't have it so overpowering, because I have clients, you know, who picked up lashes and they're like, oh, they don't look like the ones you had and stuff like that. So just so that people can stop making a mockery,
I think
you know,
also,
about
like,
it
with the lashes will make it look better.
Yes.
Sometimes, no, not saying anything negative about women and eyelashes.
Yes.
But I done seen women like don't get all the way together, but have their eyelashes done.
Yes.
And it stick out too much. Yes. Because, you know, if your hair not all the way right, you know, your outfit, you know, just if you're not all the way together, what I'm getting at, with your lashes done, then it, you know, but if you know,
if you have it, no,
right,
like really,
you know,
I love it. No, please bring it up, because I love it. Because this is, you know, men, even though they, you know, y'all won't say too much about it, but y'all are still with the ladies. You know, you're still out in public with the ladies. You know, you're still inside. You have to look at the ladies. So yes, I mean, okay. So this is what I tell everybody. Some people feel uncomfortable about foundation. Foundation is the makeup cream base. It could be liquid, powder. This is what keeps the skin flawless, okay? But always, skincare is always number one, okay? Your makeup will never look the way that you want it to look unless you are taking care of your skin. But if you do one thing, you have to go with the next thing. Exactly. And then once you do that, you have to go with the next thing. Right. Because if you put on a bold lip,
steps to it.
Yes, like for instance, this bold lip that I have today, if I wouldn't have put on any foundation, it would just stick out like a sore thumb. You see?
And that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So when you have your eyelashes done and nothing else, it stick out too much.
It stick out too much.
And it don't look right.
And it doesn't look right because it's missing its friends. It's missing its other makeup friends.
You know what? That sounds, it make a lot of sense though.
Yes. You know,
even
it all goes hand in hand.
There you go.
It all goes hand in hand. So if you're gonna feel comfortable with one thing, go for the gusto. Feel comfortable with it all. You know, feel comfortable with it all. And right now, today, social media, once again, is really like the population. You know, I find that the older crowd actually sticks to Facebook. You know, and some of the older crowd have Instagram, you know, Twitter, Snapchat, you know, and stuff like that. They even have that. But when they actually go into that direction, because they still have that youth about them, they're looking at these young girls, you know, and these young girls are just the word slay. They're slaying, you know. Slay. Yes, they are slaying. And, you know, the older women are trying to look like this, you know. And here it is. I'm 38. Okay, I'm 38 years old. Yeah, I'm 38. Yeah, a lot.
I gave you about 28.
Yeah, thank you.
When you told me a daughter in college, yes. I knew you were a little older.
Yeah, a little older. The next one. But you know, I'm like, listen, y'all don't have to compete with these young girls. Wanna know why? Because we started it.
Exactly.
We started it.
Trendsetters.
Yes. So you don't have to compete with these young girls. Do whatever it is that make you feel good. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's something about the young girls that they are doing and you would like to do it,
but
go for it.
Every era have their things.
Right.
You know,
every era have their things.
Like an old school rapper trying to
Why would you?
Mumble rap.
Why
like,
would you?
You know how you look?
Why
how you sound?
Why? Why would you? You know? So, I'm just like, look, embrace everything of what it is. Embrace what you have. Embrace who you are, and do what makes you comfortable. You know, basically.
So you prefer doing in your shop, or you prefer on a like traveling and doing it?
Well, you know, I love traveling. I love traveling to do it because I know that if I'm traveling, it's for a special event. And it's an honor to actually have somebody to call Tami B, to come and do, trust me to come and do their makeup, or curly hair, whatever, to go shopping for them, anything like that. So in order to do that, you have to go out and you have to venture off, and you have to want to accommodate the client, so
and you have more personal time with them, because now you in their house.
Do.
And it's probably more of a personal conversation.
Yes,
and you understand them more.
Yeah, I mean, like, how many people invite you to their house?
Exactly.
That is actually one's domain. So that let me know for quite some time I've been doing what's right. I've been doing what I need to do within my craft. And I'm just forever grateful for it. Honestly, I'm just forever grateful for it.
That's cool. Especially, I like the idea, like you said, you travel and do it.
Yeah.
And you travel do. I like what it's called, Tami in Crisis. What it's called?
Oh, okay. So I don't mean to confuse you. I'm sorry. Okay, so assist in the mess.
I'm slow. Yeah, assist in the mess. I like that.
Assist in the mess. I just basically just incorporated that in, just to let you know that when I speak of all things
I even
beauty.
Like the slogan of it. Assist in the mess.
Assist in the mess.
You assist them in the midst of chaos.
And guess what? It's no limitations to that.
I know. I think about a girl waking up and it's prom night or date night, and you pop up in the house,
and I'm
here.
I'm here.
That's what I think about, like a cartoonish version of it. But it makes sense though.
It does. It makes sense, because once again, I mean, think about it. Let's say if you always make the you and come back up. Let's say when it was time and you felt like something just wasn't going right for you within that day, you had things to go get over here, you had to go and get the haircut over here. Well, you can't be at two places at one time,
Exactly.
So you can actually see that light is reflecting off. You see this. I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump from one subject to the next, but my daughter, she is a photographer as well, and it's the little things, it's the little tricks that she showed me, and how the sunlight just reflected off my lab here, my little laboratory, and the shimmer, it's giving off like foil paper almost, and it was giving off just a light, just a natural light. So that just excited me just now, made me think about my daughter. That's all. It just made me think about my daughter. But yes, Morris, I mean, all I can say is that I just want all my ladies just to feel comfortable and just to do,
So the moral of the story is, don't get your beauty from social media. Don't judge your appearance off another woman's appearance.
Off of another woman's appearance. Exactly. Love who you are. Love your brows, love your face structure, love everything about you. You gain a couple of pounds, you know what to do to get it off. You know what I'm saying?
Number look baby fat.
Yeah, like whatever you have to do to make yourself comfortable, do that.
Exactly.
Do that. So, and go ahead.
Well, I'm just just beauty stuff is new for me. It's not new for my wife. Believe me, I spend a lot of money on beauty products. I won't, because now she's gonna be talking about, let's get the rate. You know what? So you just cost me probably another $100.
Well,
but anyway.
Yes, and you know that.
But when she do it, I just don't pay attention to it. I mean, of course, she always beautiful when she finished. But I know the process of her getting ready, and women in general getting ready, is a long process.
It is. And it is. I mean, it's a process, and I actually do. I do makeup tutorials on Facebook.
Oh, that's good. That's good,
and I have a YouTube channel as well. I'm about to venture off into a podcast now, but y'all can always come and visit me. I'm Tami, MUA Baker on Facebook. And I do makeup tutorials. Unfortunately, I can't give like a certain specific day of when I do it. I'm gonna get better with that, you know, because the audience does look for certain times and stuff like that. But I mean,
well, they are recorded. They could go
yeah,
watch on their
and
own.
they can actually go back and watch it, you
know.
know. But I actually show techniques how to do makeup within 10 minutes, you know, 15 minutes when you're rushing out the door, and you know, stuff like that. And you know, believe it or not, a lip color, just a different lip color would just make it pop, you know. Just make your whole look pop. And ladies, always remember this: don't ever feel that that you can't wear a certain lip color. It's makeup. You can wipe it off. They have makeup wipes and you can wipe it off. If you don't like it, guess what? Don't throw it away. You can always bring it back. If not, give it to your sister.
Like it may not
you
look
know,
good
yeah,
that day,
right?
That outfit.
Yeah,
but a month from now,
you
might dig and find that pink. You know what?
Yeah, that
you know,
exactly.
It might go with whatever you got going.
Exactly. So,
well, Miss Tami, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
I learned something new about
Thank
makeup.
you.
Hopefully that you know,
yes.
one day, you know, I know I let my wife check you out.
Yeah,
let her do some.
yes.
Come on, y'all, for watching another episode of Abandoned Voices. Hopefully you learned something new today about all things beauty, makeup, eyelashes. Less is best. Stay tuned because I have a bunch more conversations on the way. Thank y'all. See y'all on the next video.